Welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be doing my Premier League predictions, and before the video starts, please check your subscribe. There's going to be all the predictions down to the National League. There's going to be loads of videos coming out. Follow the Twitch as well, the same as my YouTube, Matt was here __. You can always unfollow and unsubscribe on both, but it's worth a go. Okay, I think 20th, Watford. They haven't, not surprised, they haven't impressed really with their signings. I think Sarr is a great player. I think he's Premier League quality. But their new signing, Danny Rose, is going to bring great experience. But then the other two, Dennis and the Stoke centre mid, I forgot the name of. I don't feel like they're going to be Premier League quality. Maybe that Dennis might. I haven't seen him play. But anywhere between 12th, 13th can get relegated, in my opinion. I think it's going to be very tight. But I feel like Watford have not the least quality. I just feel like they'll struggle the most. In 19th, Newcastle. There you go. I think Callum Wilson has to stay injury free for a long time and they'll stay up. But it's just relying on that is just a bit too much for Newcastle. And I feel like Saint-Maximin will be good. They even signed anyone? Can't remember. If they have, I'm sorry. But as far as I'm aware, as far as I can remember, can't remember anyone signing. I think their goalkeeper options are great. But then I just feel like they don't have the depth and the quality to stay up. If they get Joe Willock back, I could see them maybe staying up, but at the moment I can't really see them staying up unless it's Saint-Maximin and Callum Wilson's stay injury free, but it's just too unreliable. In 18th, I'm going with Sean Dyche's side, Burnley. They always seem to stay up, but I don't know why. This year, it just seems different. I think they have a great team. I think Tarkowski, Ben Mee, and Nick Pope are great. It's just I don't really see them scoring many goals if it's without Barnes and Wood up front. Which, if one of them gets injured, then I think they could stay up though with my next pick, which is Norwich. Because I feel like Norwich are always that team that always have good quality but never stay up. I think this year, losing Buendia is big, but hopefully they spend more of that money. They've obviously brought in Billy Gilmore, what's his name? Rosicha or whatever. I think he'll become good. I like Max Aarons, Pookie. O'Neill Hernandez, I think will, if he gets games there, I feel like he'll be good because I've watched him a couple of times and I've always been impressed. I like Tim Krul's experience with Gunn as a backup because they're both quality keepers. But I feel like they've just got enough to beat Burnley. But it will be close because Newcastle could also stay up if they keep injury free. 16th, I've gone with a Brentford. This solely depends on Ivan Toney. If Ivan Toney scores 10 to 15 goals or anywhere near that, they'll stay up. If he gets injured or doesn't score as many, I see them going down because they don't really have another goal scoring option. They've obviously lost like one of their best midfielders to Bournemouth. I think that defender, Ajar, I think it is, or the other one, Anderson. I think it's Ajar. I think he'll be good for them. I feel But again, if very much like Norwich and Burnley and Newcastle, depends on injuries. Norwich, if Billy Gilmore gets injured, I think that could be a massive blow for them. Even Tony for Brentford, Callum Wilson, St Maximin. Burnley just their strikers. 15th, going Southampton. It depends if they keep Ings, because it looks like Harry Kane is going to Man City, and don't blame him. He'll do very well there. But I feel like then Tottenham will get Danny Ings. I just have that feeling, and I don't know why. But I feel like James Ward-Prowse, they need to capitalise on their corners and their wide free kicks, deep free kicks. When James Ward-Prowse is on a set piece, they need to make the most of it, because that's the way they're going to score most of their goals without Danny Ings. But if they keep Danny Ings, oh, they could go high. They could go probably between 13th and 11th. But we just have to see. Again, they've got very good talents, very good players, but it all depends on injuries. 14th, I've gone with Brighton. Again, this was a team literally 2 days ago that was in a relegation zone. But then I thought about it more. Trossard, I think's brilliant player. Lamptey, I think brilliant if he stays injury free. They're looking at Edouard, and they've got. I think if they score like their XG, they came like 5th or something. So I think if they've got the striker to put stuff away, they'll score. I think Lewis Dunk at the back is brilliant. I think 50 mil for Ben White. Ben White's a massive blow for them, but I feel like 50 mil could come in handy for them. 13th, I've gone with Crystal Palace. Again, another team that was in the relegation zone. But I think Eze, brilliant player. Obviously, they've done a whole complete rebuild. Conor Gallagher, I don't know how well he'll fare at them. Who else have they brought in? Anderson, I think they've have. I keep on messing up all these teams. I think they've brought him in from Lille. Not Lille. French team. Lyon. Is it? Don't know. They've brought in that Olays from Reading. I think he could become good. And that good guy Joe from Chelsea that was on loan at Swansea last season. These are all championship players that played well in the championship. It depends if they do good in the Prem, because it's all well and good being good in the championship, but we saw Ben Rama. Thought he was going to have a good impact on West Ham, and hasn't really had the impact everyone expected. So again, if they, like with Zaha, need to play well, Eze, I think they've got a good team, and I think in a couple of years they'll be a good mid-table side, like a solid mid-table side. But for now, I feel like they could be a bit, lack of experience. But we'll see how that has to play out. In 12th place, I've gone with Wolves. It's probably a bit low for Wolves, but Jimenez I don't see coming back and scoring as many goals as he has. They've lost Patricio. They look like they're going to lose João Moutinho. Ruben Neves is on some teams' short lists. So if they lose them, it could be big, and they could fall a couple places. But I still like they've got the quality. Pedro Neto. That left wing back, Nori, I think it is. That recently signed on a permanent. But yeah, they just seem like a team that won't go higher than this, but don't seem to go lower. They're a very hard team to predict. In 11th, I've gone West Ham. I think Europa League will be very difficult for them, with the depth they need to play on a Thursday, Saturday, whatever. but I feel like they've got a good enough squad. I would have predicted them higher if they didn't have Europa League. I feel like people like Antonio, Ben Rama if he comes in good, Bojan, Suchek Kufal, Craig Dawson. I really like the loan signing of Areola as well. I think he can be a very good keeper. We saw that at Fulham as well before. Well, they went down, but we saw how good he was there. But I think just the squad depth they have. I think they either need to sign more players, or they won't finish as high as they hope. I think. In 10th, I've gone with Everton. I think losing Ancelotti is massive. Dominic Calvert-Lewin has to have a good campaign again. James Rodriguez as well. I think I've got a good team, but I don't know. They just need to do better, in my opinion. I don't know. It's just I think that they'll either they can finish anywhere from 10th to Europa League. Same with any of these teams. But I don't know. There's just something about them that doesn't live up to the Leeds, the Aston Villas, who I think will have a very good season, and all of them. I don't know why. In 9th place, we have gone with Leeds. I feel like their quality they have. Rafinha, Bamford if he has a good campaign again. I think they can all be good. I think the way they train is unbelievable. Just pace. Like, they can last games. They won't get tired. Bielsa, I think, is a great manager. I would hate to work under him, though. But, again, Leeds, before this, they were above Arsenal and Tottenham. But I don't know why. Leeds, I don't know. It's just the Leeds don't have something that they do. In 8th, I've gone with Tottenham. I think losing Harry Kane, big one. If they don't replace him, I think 140 mil, around about that. I think if they replace him with if they manage to get a Lewandowski, don't know how, but if they do, I feel like they need a striker that can score as much as Harry Kane and assist as much as Harry Kane. I think they would have been great this season because Son's just signed a contract. But they haven't really made any signings to strengthen, in my opinion. I feel like they're all just the same without Harry Kane. They've obviously signed the Atalanta keeper on loan, who I don't rate. I've heard stuff about him. Apparently, he's an alright keeper, but I've also seen he's the worst sweeper keeper or something in that league or whatever. But we'll see how they do. In 7th, I have gone with Arsenal. I feel like Ben White will be very good. But apart from that, I don't see much else. Aubameyang, if he has a good season. Lacazette. Obviously trying to sign Tammy Abraham as well. I just don't see much in them. In 6th, we have gone with Leicester. Don't know why. I feel like they have a very good season. They're always just that team now. With Vardy, Ndidi, I think Schmeichel as well. But I don't know, it depends. Vardy is getting older. But we'll just have to see about them. Also on Leicester, Maddison wants to move to Arsenal. Maddison does want to move to Arsenal, so that could change. Could be 6th and then 7th for Leicester. Around that. In 5th. Oh, where's my phone? Oh well, I remember. In 5th, Aston Villa. It might be unpopular, I don't know. I think Aston Villa's going to keep Grealish. I think Aston Villa is going to keep Grealish. I think Ollie Watkins is going to be top goal scorer as well. I think Buendia is going to be a great signing with Leon Bailey. I think he's going to be brilliant. Let me just let my dog out completely. Yeah, I think that's going to be great for them. I feel like Tyrone Mings at back, Martinez and Gar. I feel like they've got a great setup there. They're only going to get better. In fourth, Manchester United. Sancho, great signing. Varane, I don't rate him. I don't think he's a great player. I think for 42 mil, he's alright. I feel like there's could be one or two better players they could have got. But he'll still be good next to Harry Maguire, who had great Euros. Luke Shaw as well. Wan-Bissaka, I feel he has games. He's good. At games, he's bad. De Gea, I think, is a great keeper. Pogba looks like he's going. They also want to get rid of 10 players. Brandon Williams looks like he's going to Norwich. So that could boost Norwich up a bit. Maybe above Brentford. Like that. But they're trying to get rid of Jesse Lingard as well. I think West Ham look like they're getting Pereira. All these just coming back to me, so I'm just saying them. I think if Lingard goes to West Ham, I think they could go above Everton. If they get Pereira as well. They're trying to get rid of quite a few. Dalot, Pereira, Andres Pereira. But I don't know. I don't rate Varane. Third. Literally. I don't know. Between Chelsea and Liverpool. But I've gone with Liverpool. Why are they dark? I think the great team. Van Dijk, I don't think will be as good as he would have been at the start of the season. Again, to the end he will be. I think will be too late then now. Salah, I feel like great season he'll have. Joe Gomez, I feel like he won't be the same player either. I like that centre back. I can't. It's like Konat or something. Can't pronounce anyone's name. Alisson and goal, again great. I think Trent will have a great season because Van Dijk's back and Robertson. I think it's very dependent on Werner and Havertz at Chelsea. That's why they're second. I feel like they have a great season. Werner and Havertz. But no one's going to beat City's title, are they? They get Harry Kane. Different. If Diaz has the same season he had as well, that'll be great. Chelsea, no one's beaten City's title. Kane, I think Mara's a great player. De Bruyne, Diaz, and Edison. But on Chelsea, I think Havertz and Werner have to have a good season, and I feel like they will. I feel like Werner will be up there with Golden Boot. Havertz as well. I feel like he was great in the Euros. They're trying to get Koundé. I think he'll be great for them. They got Reece James, Mount, Chilwell. I feel like they'll have great seasons. But no one's been sick to title, are they? Liverpool, that top four could change. Leicester and Arsenal could change. Aston Villa, if they lose Grealish, will flop down to mid-table. Leeds could go up. Tottenham. Spurs like that. Maybe not actually. Like that. I think Brandon Williams could be a good signing, which could leap from Brentford. If they sign good players, they can easily come out of the relegation zone. Very tough to call this year. I feel feel like anyone could go down from Crystal Palace to Watford. I feel like anyone could get Champions League, Europa League, even from Aston Villa to even West Ham, Wolves. I don't feel from maybe Everton. But we'll see how it goes. Leave down comments. Actually, Golden Boot, Ollie Watkins. Top assists. I'll go with. Go with De Bruyne. Signing of the season. Signing of the season. I don't want to go Buendia. Quite obvious. I'll go with Billy Gilmore. Online. Flop of the season. I feel like will be. Flop of the season. I feel like it will be Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Transfer flop of the season. I'll go with the Reading guy that went to Crystal Palace. Ole's guy. Golden Glove. I'm gonna go a bit different. I feel like De Gea will get Golden Glove. Let me know in the comments who you think will be relegated, promoted, and all that, and all the Golden Glove stuff, Golden Boot, all of that. That's all I say. But thank you guys for watching. Championship predictions out soon. Have fun, guys.